21 mizuzu besileke pha insimbi yeshumi kamnandi kaphi boys men bisike bona ke dreams amkabe ke sinayo Beyonce esithi hello sikile ke mphulaphuli kula mzuzu into abake sithe undwendwe lethu lale yore sinalo ke indwendwe lethu Dr Zikhona and this is Dr Zikhona ke mna ke bethunana waloku wathi xa ezazisa kum wathi ungu-Dr Zikho sondibambe kuloo ndawo ke mna ke bayifani yakhona yabikho andisayibambanga apho tu sonke imphulaphuli sithathe ke indaba sizinikele kuye Doc molo.
Hi, good morning Sisi, and ndiyabulisa nakubaphulaphuli bonke baseChris Hani District.
Unjani namhlanje?
Ninjani ugodola apho?
Wo kuyabanda liqhakazile lona lilayitile lona kakuhle futhi kodwa ke kuyabanda but ke asinawukhalaza ngoba ke izinto azisafani naqala kodwa ke wena ke unjani kolucala?
No, ndirayithi Sisi, ndirayithi kwena kubaphulaphuli. It's just that it's a bit chilly, but ke wethu sabasathini sesilapha.
Dr Zikho, kumphulaphuli oqala umamela okanye ngale mini yanamhlanje sithetha ngento ebaluleke kakhulu especially njengoba sisiya ekupheleni konyaka unyaka sowuhambile bakhona abantwana benze ugrade 12 kodwa ke make siqala apha kwi-foundation yakho ingabe mhlawumbi wena uyi-establisheni yona.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Manphinde ndibulise kakhulu kubaphulaphuli baseChris Hani and ndifuna nje ukutsho into yoba Dr ZTN Foundation, it was founded in 2018 and i-reason yoba ndandifounda Dr ZTN Foundation, for those abangandaziyo igama lam nguZikhona Tywabi Ngeva, born and bred eLinge, in fact eMachibini in Queenstown. So I am an academic at university. So the reason why I formed Dr ZTN Foundation, it was because I wanted to bridge a gap for abantwana abasuka kwi previously disadvantaged backgrounds ukwenzela ndibancedise bakwazi ukufumana access to a lot of information abayidingayo for ukuaplayela e-university, for uku-applyela bursaries, for career guidance, because most of abantwana bethu especially abasuka ezilalini, some of them, they do not have this this information, and to someone waselokishini nakumuntu wasetown, that information is readily available to them. So as Dr ZTN Foundation, now we are bridging that gap ukwenzela sikwazi ukubancedisa ukwenzela benze career choices ababazifunayo bazithandayo ezizawubasa somewhere in life. So in a nutshell, that's what Dr ZTN Foundation is all about.
Ingaba mhlambi ever since uyiqalile i-response babangakanani mhlambi abantwana abazayo phambili besithi badinga uncedo?
Okay, I don't want to lie, the response has been quite overwhelming. But surprisingly enough, the response is not from Chris Hani District. And the reason why I wanted to have this interview today, it was because I'm trying so hard to reach out to abantwana base Chris Hani District kakhulu, because most abantwana endibancedisayo, they are from abanye omasipala, of which I don't feel indoba lonto iyasincedisa kakhulu, because the reason why we founded Dr ZTN Foundation bikuqala ekhaya qala, and then sikwazi ukunikeza support ekhaya, which is a Chris Hani District, before we move on to all the other municipalities. I don't want to lie, the response has been quite overwhelming. Even now, I think a day ago, we're assisting ezinye students from around a PE, because I'm in PE, and with e-placement, because we're apply a FET college. Elapa around. So the response has been quite great, but I would love it if ndingaifumana nase Chris Hani District Municipality. And the reason why I'm saying that, it is because I strongly believe ndoba nabo mhlambi abanayo access to me, and hence I am trying out all these methods of trying to get or to reach them. So yes, we are working, and things are really happening. And so far we have 16 a cohort here for 2022, and we are looking for 4 more candidates. This is Abafaka under our wing, and under our wing, basically, we are going to assist them with everything from career guidance, from university admission applications, for NEFSAS applications or bursary applications, and sibaperisha with a mentor for their respective disciplines as or career choices abazazithatha, so that bakwazi ukuncedakala going forward. I know I've answered a lot of your questions in one answer, but because of time, and I know that time is money, so I just tried to ukushwankathela yonke into in one line.
Kubantwana abamameleyo okanye abazali abamameleyo ngalo mzuzu, zintoni ozijongayo, zeziphi criteria ozijongayo ezibangela into yoba ukhethe into yoba okay, lo umntana uyalidinga uncedo lam? Zeziphi ezona zinto oye uziqaphele kuba kubantwana abo I think abaneed assistance?
Okay, thank you so much for that. Okokuqala, and I always struggle xa kufanele ndisebenzise igama le disadvantaged background. But basically abantwana apho basuka kumakhaya andifuna ukuthi kungathathwa ntweni per se, but umakhaya apho badinga uncedo khona, especially financial assistance with university fees, and nabantwana abangenabo nje role models or people to look up to, and nabantwana abahlelelekileyo, and we do know that most of abantwana base-Eastern Cape, they are abantwana abangenabantu abakwazi babe bezi-role models zabo and abangakwazi ukubonisa indlela. So we are basically looking for those kind of students, and this is why now it's important also for principals esikolo, even onontlalo-ntle, to assist us to nominate these particular candidates. Because Tina, on our own, we cannot be able to say, okay, we can see because of your background yakhe, but this is why fanele sisebenzisane sibe baninzi, including school teachers or school principals, to be able for us to choose these candidates that would be benefit from this particular foundation. Sorry.
Academically, ingabe mhlambi niyayijonga loo nto ngoba kaloku as much as bebaninzi abantwana abanedinga uncedo, but is it mhlambi, let's say like izinto ezifana ne-scholarship ne-bursary mos kuyokujongwa a certain level of izinga kakhulu umntana esikolweni? Ingabe zezinye izinto enizitshekishayo into yoba mhlambi okay, no, sifuna ingaske noba akathatheli ntweni, but kwilevel yakhe yesikolo simbona uba uyakufuna ufunda and efunda nje uyasebenza, but ke ngoku eyona nto imvalayo yi-finance. Uyazijonga wena ezo zinto?
Yes, I do look at the criteria, especially academically, but I do not really focus on it kakhulu, because into endiyi-understandayo into yoba different students, they want different things. Omnye mhlawumbi uzawuthi mna ndifuna ukwenza izikills e-FET college. So xa ngabe efuna ukwenza izikills e-FET college, mhlawumbi even i-requirements ze-admissions zase-FET, then ke ngoku bane-set criteria yabo, mhlawumbi bazawuthi bafuna i-overall engu-50 to 55, whereas a university, they've got their own set criteria based on the particular course that the student wants to enroll for. So it all depends, but ke njengoba usitsho, the student must also be willing. The student must be willing to do or to partake in this particular, because we have a set program, and in that program, we are obviously not looking at abantwana abangafuni at all isikolo. So funa abantwana abafuna isikolo, sizokwazi thina into yoba sikwazi ubasapota ngehlobo efanele sibasapote ngayo into their respective career choices. And we are looking at different things. What is your passion? What are your career goals? And njengoba nisitsho into yoba different universities, different colleges, they've got their own criteria in terms of the respective disciplines that they might want to join. So it becomes really difficult for us to set a criteria, city, okay, sijonga u-70, sijonga u-80. All of that, it depends on i-drive yomntana uba yena ufuna ntoni, ufuna ukuya ngaphi, and xa simcebisela kweliphi ikhono elizawukwazi ukumncedisa. But ke, all in all, the student also needs to be very willing and dedicated as well.
And also, now, ndibonile sisi, uye wawongwa.
Oh, yes.
hot, what grand, or recognize. Tell me more about it.
Oh, okay. So I was recently awarded the Herald Citizen of the Year Award for 2021 Upper Nelson Mandela Bay, which is a Gqeberha. And basically that award, Herald newspaper around. So they are working together with Nelson Mandela University and other stakeholders like OSPA, or Radisson Blue, and they were basically looking out for abantu who are doing amazing things in their respective communities. And they had different categories, and the category education through the Dr ZTN Foundation for the work that I am currently involved in with communities zethu zalapha eGqeberha. So it was a wonderful gesture, I must say, and ndiviyelela award kakhulu, because it really means that one is working and umsebenzi wethu uyacaca uba ukhona apho ubonakala khona and ukhona apho uncedisa khona, because I was nominated by various people that I did not even know. And if you were to remember, I only relocated to PE like a year ago. So receiving such an award, it meant that people could see the impact and the influence that we have on our communities and the youth in our communities. So I was really, really happy to receive that award.
No, umsebenzi omhle kakhulu. Justin nje amazogqibela, especially for umuntu onomdla angakufumana kanjani efuna into yoba uncedisane nomntana wakhe, because ndiyazi into yoba basesikolweni ngoku abanye mhlawumbi abamameli kwa iradio, ngabazali actually abamameli iradio. So lo mzuzu uyacinga umzali into yoba umntanam ndiyambawelela into yoba aqhubeke ngemfundo, especially knowing that ipokotho yam ayizovuma, bangakufumana kanjani?
Thank you so much. Siyafumaneka ku WhatsApp, and inamba ka WhatsApp is 078 619 7804. So 078 619 7804. So siyafumaneka ku WhatsApp, but sifumaneka only after hours on WhatsApp. And then you can also find us on Twitter at Dr ZTN Foundation. You can also find us on Facebook at Dr ZTN Foundation. And also under my personal profile on Facebook, which is Zikhona TN, which is ZICOTN. So one can just drop me, even if it's a DM or an inbox, and then I will respond. But I'll only be able to respond after hours. And just in closing, in most universities, these are valid applications by the end of this month. And so I would really encourage umntana ongeka applying ngoku, they must get in touch with us so that we can see what are some of the documents that are needed to apply for a university placement for next year. And remember, we said we're not only focusing on the university. If umntana ifuna get technical, or if umntana ifuna get FET or University of Technology, we also assist with those admission applications. And also UNEFSA sakakavuli okwangoku. But I would encourage even those students to keep on checking our Facebook and all our social media pages for e-update on when the applications will be open for NEFSAS and all the other bursary opportunities that are out there for them. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And I do hope that the turnout will be great now that we've had this interview. So I'm just looking forward to assisting a lot of students from Ekrisani District Municipality. Thank you so much.
Enkosi Dr. Zikhona, ndibulela kakhulu nam ndibamba ngazo zozibini ndisithi qhubeka hunju nongqiza, qhubeka usenza umsebenzi omhle mani. Otherwise uyonwabela usuku lakho le-heritage, i-holiday ngolwesihlanu. Ube niveke mandi ne-holiday yakho ngolwesihlanu.
Thank you so much, Thando Sami. Have a lovely day too. Nabaphulaphuli.
Enkosi kakhulu, ube nemini emnandi. Yaphulaphuli yazivala ke nguye ke uDr Zikhona ke besincokola naye ke.